door, heart drops to the floor. You say you don't need me anymore. I guess that you're right, as long as your light continues to shine on. I don't need your love tonight, 'cause I don't deserve anything but a whiskey kiss goodnight. I can't even fight, believe when I say that I'm going to change and make this right. 'Cause I want to just show you how much it means to love you. I want to, yeah, I need to just show you how much I love you. Yeah, I want to just show you how much it means to love you.
Please leave your message for
How much it means to
Christopher
love you.
Scott.
Yeah, how much it means to love you. 'Cause I want to just show you how much it means to love you. I want to, yeah, I need to just show you how much I love you. 'Cause I want to just show you how much it means to love you.
Writers write what they know. Liars write what they wanna show. Singers sing what they told. But I know you got something else to say. A secret language speaking in tongues. Snake like tongue tied, you on the run. Tribal dancing, I don't know what you are, you are, you are, you are. Summer floating over my heart. We're both dancing over the dark side. I don't know who you are, you are, you are, you are. You got letters sprinkled all over your body. If I join up the dots, it makes me feel naughty. I feel like I shouldn't touch. You got a no touching sign. I feel like I shouldn't run. You're blocking the exit with your life. Take me to another high, far away from here. Make my body come to life. I wanna disappear. I need to learn to breathe somewhere. Maybe I can find my peace out there. Wanna run away to you. I'm looking for a safe escape. Saving grace, my kind of getaway, my secret place. Stay where I can't ever be found. Oh, 'cause you never let me down. No. Saving grace, my kind of getaway, my secret place. Stay where
Alright, well, I thought there would be a pre-show, but I didn't see one yet. So, I guess we're still waiting technically. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, let me lower the music just a little bit as we wait. Just while we wait, I guess I'll do some custom work on the bots and stuff like that. We all know, though, Logan Paul is not winning against Roman Reigns. There's no way that's happening. That will just destroy everything. So, yeah. That one, I feel like that's... Like, Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns is like... If someone left on Universal mode... And it just auto-generated to create a character. That's what it feels like. Yo. Right now they're just trying to hype up the match for Jang Cruels as best as they can. Which is makes sense. You have to do that. I do like the whole Bloodline storyline where they're kind of doing the Sammy and Jay and stuff like that. Who will dethrone Roman Reigns? That's a tough one. Definitely not Austin Theory. I can tell you that much. Austin Theory ain't him. He's not the chosen one. Cody Rhodes is really the only one currently that's on. Like, I could see that. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you on Cody Rhodes. He's the only one right now, story-wise. Unless they're going to bring back Lone Wolf, AJ Styles, or Bray Wyatt, since he's going to be the rabbit. You could... Damn it! Green screen, work with me. Okay, where is it? Right there. The rabbit. We all know that's Bray Wyatt, so... I'm just saying. Huh. That's interesting. Let's see. Karrion Kross can't do it just yet. He's still too new. And that's that. Yeah, that's the only one really at this time and point. Right now they're hyping up Drew versus Karrion Kross. Roman Reigns loses to Cody and then he faces The Rock. I don't think he'll do that. I don't know when The Rock can come back to wrestling because he has so many movies lined up that it really prevents you from doing a lot of things because they have to protect his movie roles. Yeah, I remember when he faced John Cena and got hurt, a lot of his movies got delayed. So since then, they want to make sure that nothing happens to him. So they are very cautious about that. Where is timer? Timer's right here. So I could see maybe somebody at the Royal Rumble, Cody winning the Royal Rumble, Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania. As they say, there's more than one royal family. So maybe if WWE is really good, they can get Goldust to come, help his brother out, help Cody win the belt, make it feel like a big thing. Doomsday. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Booker T is just the funniest. What's this? Logan should go after US champion, not Roman Reigns. I agree, but the thing is that a lot of times, a lot of these matches are done solely for the Saudis, so or the princess, I should say. So the prince maybe has requested these kind of things, and that is why they have it as such. I mean, personally, I'm not for it, but then again, it's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of wish it. Well, that's why it's like it's weird. You have to treat the crown jewels, all these kind of things, as like as if they were universal mode, as I said earlier. Like they're non-canon; they just don't exist. Like many people don't believe in the what's it called, the Brothers of Destruction versus DX, because of how bad that went for them. So a lot of people will be like, "Oh, that's not canon. That never happened." Triple H never retired. Nope. He was there the whole time. He stayed retired, just because of how bad it was. Booker T spitting some truth here. Oh, here's a White Rabbit segment just broken. Oh, interesting. I'm touching a friend. So the reason why I say interesting was because when you freeze frame, like you could tell for 1 second, and somebody on the internet, they're like that. If you pit it together, it looks like the Fiend. So definitely the Fiend is appearing tonight. I just don't know when he's appearing. I'm assuming it's going to probably be for the Royal Rumble. Not Royal Rumble. I am so dumb. I was just talking about that. I'm assuming for the main event, he's going to be showing up. Because that's the only time that makes sense. Oh yeah, that was a good one. They're not bringing up Sheamus and Gunther. And the fact that I didn't know this was a thing. I watched wrestling for a long time. I was not aware of it had to be a 3-tap submission count. I'm gonna ask Ras when he gets here. But to my knowledge, I thought it was always tap and done. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was 1, 2, 3. All right, give up now. I've seen the ref call it at 1. You know, so but that's me. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like that was a thing beforehand. Yep, they didn't happen. Oh, a spring. It's interesting. I don't think Sheamus gets enough credit, or really the storyline. They made Sheamus a natural face by the way he was just fighting Gunther in that match. And it made it naturally feel like a big deal where he feels like a champ who, not even a champ, just a Sean babyface who likes to fight. And even in that way they set it up too, where you give enough credit to Sheamus because you're like, oh my god, he tapped. But Gunther is usually not the type to cheat like in that sort of thing. So when he cheats, you know that you're really facing someone strong. So they did a great job of trying to make Sheamus look strong, where it's like he had Gunther's number. So that was very smart. Is the first match the pit match? That's what it made it sound like. Mm-mm. Oh, well, they got the DraftKings going on. Oh, that's true. Oh, hold on. Someone at the door. Oh. Nope. Well, it's funny. They're talking about Ken Drummer. Trying to see if anybody on Twitter has an image of it. Let me switch my.
I try to scream.
Doing a promo between the two.
Feels like yesterday was a year ago, but I don't wanna let anybody know, 'cause everybody wants something from me now, and I don't wanna let him down, 'cause everybody wants something.
That was really a good one. That promo between Seth and Rhythm. They're still hyping up the first promo match. They put an ad. Oh my god, I can't. Alright. Sorry, I had to do something. Hello?
Hello.
This is Chick-fil-A. How can we help?
Funny.
Thank you. I try.
Okay, so like I said before, the thing I'm most hyped for is the White Rabbit. I'm sorry.
You're not wrong, because again, if it's not work with me, Bray Wyatt, thank you. People are gonna riot.
Oh
what-
hell yeah!
Did
They're
you see
gonna be
the-
like mother.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the Twitter tweet I showed you?
Yeah. This is marketing at it and using the internet at its fucking best. Have you
Well,
noticed
Bray was
that?
always good at that.
Well, no, in Triple H, you cannot do it without Triple H. Because what I'm getting at, all of
Mhm.
the videos and the lights going out and the music, that hasn't been while the cameras were rolling. It wasn't
Yeah.
the cameras rolling.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
true.
during breaks. And so
Yeah.
Triple H knew what the he was doing.
Yeah,
on this
it'd
one.
be. I think it'd be good because you'll finally get a good balance where
Mhm.
Bray will have control and someone do good booking.
Yeah,
I-
and Triple H understands the type of character Bray is,
Right.
and he knows
Mm-hmm.
because you have a person who can pretty much write the character for themselves, and the character is over with the fans.
Mm-hmm.
you really just have to be like, okay, maybe we're going a little too far. Like if it gets a little too far, let's
Right.
dial it back just a little.
Mm-hmm.
But as for the promos and shit, let him do his own.
Right, because I was just actually funny enough, I was watching an old promo of him. It was just him hyping up his match against The Undertaker for WrestleMania. Like, he did 99% of the promos.
Well, and that's the thing. There, like people were saying, I can't remember who said it. Oh, it was Dean Ambrose, I think it was. That said, when they were talking about who can do their own promos,
Mm-hmm.
there are certain ones who can do their own promos. Like without being scripted, they just need to be given a direction that they need to go in,
Right.
and what the general storyline is up to that point,
Mm-hmm.
and then they can roll with it. There's one that needs a little bit of help from, say, Paul Heyman to help him, help him with the wording and stuff,
Right.
but it's still a minimum amount of help. And then there are the ones that do need the scripted promos.
True. Like, right now, a good example of that is Selena Vegas is with Phantasma, the group.
Yeah.
That's a good mouthpiece. Again, Selena Vegas is good as a mouthpiece, not a wrestler. I do not want to see her wrestle. She tried. Do not do that.
Well, one like with one like Roman right now, I honestly don't know if he's doing his own promos like unscripted,
Yes, yes.
or if Paul Heyman's helping him a little bit with it.
No, they give him a guideline and he goes with it from there.
Oh,
They were
okay.
doing that
Okay.
at the beginning of his reign during the Thunderdome, but once they started going with the live reactions and they see that the crowd was liking it, he's been freestyling it since then.
Okay, I know. Now Rock, he freestyles it.
Sammy freestyles it.
I could see easily Austin and The Undertaker. They do their own, especially The Undertaker after. Because the thing was, they didn't pull Paul Bearer away from him until like '96. But then they decided
Yes,
to
that's
let.
when he's mankind.
Yeah, and I think they were doing that to see how he could do on his own. And then
Mhm.
after they saw him be able to be fine on his own, they're like, okay, Paul Bearer doesn't really need to be with him that much.
I'm just watching this
Now-
promo and thinking, wow, this is a B pay-per-view that doesn't feel like a B pay-per-view. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about that because they're showing all the matches, and it's funny because it doesn't have Roman in it, and it still feels big enough.
Well, and that's the thing. Ever since Triple H has taken over, the ones that are supposed to be B pay-per-views have not felt like it.
Well, if you think about it, if you truly think about it, during the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression, pay-per-views felt like a big deal. Yes, you always had your big four. You always still had your big four. But they made other pay-per-views feel like, oh yeah, like you're like something's happening, like Vengeance or Fully Loaded.
It started waning during the Ruthless Aggression era. Let's be real.
Yeah, but they're
Attitude era? Oh, hell yeah.
at this, yeah. I mean, there now. Granted, there were some pay-per-views that were garbage even during the Attitude Era and pay-per-view, but there was still, they still tried.
Well, oh, shit. They're in Philadelphia? Oh, shit. You know what that means, right? If it's not Bray Wyatt, they will legitimately riot.
Oh well, it's Bad Bunny. We all know that.
So someone pointed it out on Twitter.
Mhm.
There was literally a white rabbit walking around the arena last night.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And my thing is, that actually has to be done by WWE.
Oh, also,
That's the WWE move.
speaking of oh well, they made it sound like the Fight Pit was first. I guess we're doing this match first. Okay.
So, I'm surprised with how Brawling Brutes have somehow transitioned over to a babyface team.
Well, it's because, and it's funny. I was actually talking to Steven about this earlier. was that Sheamus, he did a turn during that match with Gunther,
Which one?
with the first match,
Okay.
where they were just beating the shit out of each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, and his chest is still.
But it made him look natural, and he didn't. Oh, they're still doing
Yeah.
this shit. Look what side.
Well. Oh. Oh. Is this what it's been doing during wrestling
Yeah.
the past few, where it would just randomly come up?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one from Friday. It, I'm okay with that.
Because it feels like something's about to happen.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like. I want him to debut. Oh, when? So what's the main event for tonight?
I don't know. It's probably one of the. It's either Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Cross, or the ladder match.
Are they doing the? Yes. Damn it. Nope. I thought they were doing the original entrance. Sorry.
They think Contra is. Oh my god. I hate wrestling fans so much. I look at the fan signs.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one.
Someone has an Eddie
God.
Guerrero shirt. John Cena.
Honestly, I think Imperium could. Okay, so I've said this a lot, but Imperium could honestly be a good babyface stable. I feel
Hard
could
maybe. But Gunther's better when he's a heel. Like, he feels like Rocky 4. Strago. You know what I mean?
okay. Drago,
Where he's
okay.
like that big final boss feeling. Like, I will break
Yeah.
you. Take my chop.
But at the same time, he could also be a monster babyface, like one who does not back down no matter
Well, that's kind
what
of
the
what
hell
they did
happens.
with Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. Well, and also,
And can we also appreciate Tier Praise for acknowledging that Pete Dunne's name is Pete Dunne?
wait, did they?
Yeah, they mentioned that.
Oh, but I love the way. I love the way. Okay, so do we want to call him Butch or Pete Dunne right now?
Both is fine because what they have
Okay.
decided is that Butch is his nickname.
Okay, that's good then. But I like the way he just goes up on the table and just starts beating the shit out of.
Right. It feels like the old Pete Dunne, which is fine with. He also used to bite people, so.
Yeah, I figured he did. That because he would always put the NXT UK title in his mouth.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh shit.
I was watching. Where was I? Watching an indie show. They put a great spot. Some big guy slapped like a little guy, and he pretended he was dead.
Okay, so I will say this. People talk about like Big Show chops. I would not want to take chops from Gunther. Oh
There's
my
a
god. His would be worse than Big Show's.
there's a compilation of like Gunther or Walter's chops back in the day.
Well,
And
I
there's
still remember that one match at the NXT Takeover we watched. Him and Ilya, and just like Ilya's chest, like, oh no, no.
there's an old one where Ricochet and him were in an indie match, and um, the way that Ricochet sell the chop would look brutal.
I know. Well, the thing is, Gunther always looks like beats people like they owe him freaking money.
Yeah, wasn't there? I forget. I think it was like maybe a couple of weeks ago. He chopped his teammate even though he won.
Yeah.
And it still looked bad. I was like, "Ow, he won."
Well, and the thing is, like, Sheamus after their match, and even Ilya after their match, you know they had to go into like a tub of ice afterward.
Actually,
Like with
Sheamus again. This is using Twitter wisely. He went to a bar.
Okay, I'm not surprised.
He was
Drinking, forget the pain.
yeah, kind of.
Drinking, forget the pain.
He was like, it was a good match. You know, this drinking now for the pain with my fans.
Yeah. Oh shit! Barricade's already been taken out, and it wasn't by a spear this time.
Mm-mm.
Damn, they gotta. Whoever set that up needs to do better.
Oh, he's doing the machine gun chops.
No.
Eddie Kingston wants his money back.
Oh shit! Ah, god damn. Well, the thing is, after the first chop, his chest was bright red after just one.
Mm-hmm. Because he puts his weight into it.
Yeah, and he's not a small boy. Like, I'd rather take that back body drop than the freaking chops.
I would say Michael Cole is a lot better when he's not being scripted.
Yeah, same. I do miss Pat McAfee. God, I miss him.
Yes. You know who I miss, sadly?
Mm.
Broke Corbin. I will say, that was an underrated gimmick of his for a second. That was actually a good gimmick. Because they just kept ripping into him every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember like one week he couldn't afford his own entrance music, so they didn't play it. I was like, yo,
Oh my god.
I felt so bad for him.
How broke do you have to be that you don't even get and it's not one like Chris Jericho where you can sing along to it.
Oh well, you used to be able to sing along to it when it was his Lone Wolf one, when it was Bring the Darkness.
So, you know how wrestlers have to sell that something hurts?
Mm-hmm.
His chops, you don't even have to get that.
No.
Okay. So you know what they did to Daniel Pewter at the Royal Rumble 1 year? Like Benoit, Guerrero, and Hardcore Holly?
Yeah.
I'd rather go through that than going through his chops.
I mean, if you remember Tough Enough, where Hardcore Holly like really fucked someone up.
Yeah, but still.
Like that kid ended up with a black eye and then quit wrestling because of that.
Fair enough.
Like at least like Gunther is doing it in character. Hardcore Holly was doing it for real. Oh, there's go Pete Dunne. Sure.
He's gonna go rabbit animals, so.
See, this isn't one match where the champion can lose and it still not feel like I lost. You know what I mean?
And even if he would have lost at either Clash at the Castle or SmackDown, it still would have been a okay loss.
Well, speaking of SmackDown, has that always been a rule? The 3-tap rule?
No, I never heard of that. Like, I kind of pieced it together why she didn't call it.
Mm-hmm. But they're calling that the Brazilian tap.
Okay.
Because in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, technically it has to see you tap 3 times in order to be called. Because sometimes you could be reaching for something. So they have to make sure that you're actually tapping.
And true, some wrestlers have beat the map before. Like, more to psych themselves up.
Mm-hmm. But that was old school wrestlers. I haven't seen that in new school stuff in a while.
I did during the Attitude Era.
That's old school wrestlers. Mate, we're in 2022.
Oh,
here. See, making a babyface run.
Oh, damn! He sent the smallest guy after him.
I haven't
Oh,
heard
did
Sheamus being
Michael Cole
cheered since he was the
get taken
bar.
out yesterday?
Hmm?
Did you see Michael Cole get taken out yesterday?
Yes. Poor Michael Coles. He never
Yeah.
wins. This man has
Well,
been
like one person
bullied
says,
all his WWE career.
well, the thing was, I think that was an actual accident.
Yeah, most
It looked like
likely.
he tried getting out of the way, but he didn't get out of the way in time. Now, and now the fans don't care who wins. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
This is just what they wanted to see.
Yeah, they just like two beefy men slapping each other.
Pretty much. But face, if you and I were there, we'd be cheering just as loudly.
Well, I think yes. Well, here let me quickly revise that statement. Two athletic beefy men slapping each other. Because you can get some sloppy ones. Where is that big one? I think that one of the worst ones I ever seen was like the Great Kelly, whatever it was,
Yeah.
against the Big Show.
Yeah.
That
Oh shit.
what the 10 bells?
No. Sheamus got cut somehow.
Oh, it's probably on the table. That was a while ago.
Oh. Okay, so I would still rather take this than Gunther's.
Yeah, until they start gay banging. Wow!
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
You see Pete
Okay, now
Dunne's?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Now they're beating Gunther like he owes them money.
Mm-hmm.
They're beating the money out of him.
Have you ever
This
seen
is an
Sheamus's
irritating
workout?
one. I think I did one time.
His man works out hard. I don't think he gets enough
Yeah.
credit, but it's also because he's fucking pale as shit too.
Okay, so this has been a great opening match.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, if it keeps up like it has been, I'm gonna have to give this about 4-star because
Broke it.
it's been entertaining. You can't deny. Oh,
Well, you saw the. Where are you?
just saw the splash. from the
Okay, you're
top.
just a few seconds behind me then.
That looks like okay. That one would have hurt to take.
All right, I think we're reaching the
But
end.
imagine how Gunther felt. Yeah, same.
Ooh,
Because
feels like
now
everybody's hitting
I'm
their
sitting there-
finisher.
Oh, oh damn. Okay, I like that punch by Pete Dunne. Oh.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Now this is
Well,
gonna be interesting.
I've always been more of a fan of. The thing is, even if he reaches the ropes, it don't matter.
Right.
Okay, so I've always been more of a fan of the sharpshooter than the clover leaf.
Depends on who does it.
I have not seen that many bad sharpshooters.
The rocks can be sloppy at times.
I like the rocks, honestly,
His
just because of the
Mhm.
emotion he puts on.
His later ones, yes. His early ones were a little sloppy.
I'm talking like 2001.
That's his later one. His early ones were pretty sloppy back in the day,
Yeah.
in early 2000s.
Oh damn! I didn't know so Shillelagh broke.
Yeah, that shit hurt his back. He took full front of that shit.
Yeah, I had to. Okay, the fact that they're making every match in Extreme Rules a stipulation match, I'm happy with that. That's a great move by Triple H. That's a
They
big
were
brain move.
they were talking about a match. They had a meme going on. It was 2002 Extreme Rules versus 2021 Extreme Rules, and it's like on 2022 it was the Great Khali, Big Show, and somebody else who were super big, and then 2021 was just Rey Mysterio.
Ooh.
Trying to see if I
Oh,
could
damn.
find that meme.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is a really amazing match. Like, this sounds a great story, and all it is people beating the shit out of each other.
Correct.
That goes to show you don't need an elaborate story to have a good story.
I mean, the story is that these two teams don't like each other. Sheamus
Yeah.
feels that he got cheated out of his match, so he wants to.
Yeah.
There's added stipulations.
Yeah, and they're just big beefy guys beating the shit out of each other.
Correct.
It all goes back to that one. Oh, sure, are they gonna do Red Rover, Red Rover? Okay. Nope. Oh.
Oh, I just realized as I was looking through this. Do you remember that Extreme Rules last year was the Demon Finn Balor?
Mm, I don't
Against
wanna
Roman?
Think about that one.
I didn't
I
realize.
wanna
I
think about
forgot about that until I looked at for that meme. My God, that was such a.
That's a bullshit ending.
Are they really gonna break the table on the first match?
Oh, no way.
Who's-
The fa- If you're a small guy, don't jump into a bigger guy.
Who's
Oh.
going through a table?
I honestly don't know. And this is the bad part about them not having a Spanish announce table right now. At least then we get 2 tables.
That was always the thing. If they had the Spanish announce table, you knew somebody was going through it.
So WrestleMania every year.
It wasn't even WrestleMania. It could be any damn day of the week somebody was going through that shit.
I know wait, maybe that's why they did it.
Too many people were
The
using
budget
it.
for the Spanish or announce table budget went to all of Vince McMahon's tribe.
Shane.
Oh. Okay, so you know where they pulled Sheamus out of the ring
Mm-hmm.
on the pinfall?
Yes.
You could see Gunther looking over like, okay, come on.
Well, he did yell, "Team, pull!"
Yeah.
He making sure they were in the right position.
I know. I know. Because I didn't see him yell, but I saw him looking over like, okay, come on.
Because, it's one of those things where if you don't kick out, you're afraid that the ref... Because the ref is supposed to just hit 3 no matter what. Most of the time.
I know, well, and that's why he was also looking over there like, okay.
Uh-oh.
Making sure that
We getting the OP bun.
Oh! Okay. Honestly, I'd had the same reaction as Gunther. You know that?
Ooh, shit!
Okay, hold up. I haven't gotten there. Oh, and to the head.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, shit. Rude.
Although obviously it got him in the shoulder. Like
Well, it's almost to the head.
Well, in other words, it's supposed to be like a headshot flow. Oh God, they're beating them like their pinatas full of money.
Oh, will this break it?
Yeah.
No.
But no, I'm sorry. You could be the toughest man in the world. A person grabs your fingers like that, you're gonna be looking at him like, no.
Well, that was a good callback to their match in the Pete Dunne versus Gunther, because Gunther was the one who beat Pete Dunne for
Yeah.
the title. Okay.
Yeah, and then he dropped it to Ilya.
Like 2 years later.
Yeah. God damn. Okay, I can respect them for not having Gunther take the fall.
Well, it still
I
makes
can
him look
understand.
strong because he got thrown through a table.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I was gonna say 4-star, but that ending 4.5.
I
Fuck
saw
it.
someone
Fuck it.
put remade Tony Hawk Underground.
So what would you give that one?
I'll give it a great 4 star. It's a great way to start the match. I mean,
Oh yeah.
start the pay per view.
Yeah. I say 4.5. Just like that ending was amazing.
I have to give
Like it
-1 star
was.
for the staff trying to calm down the fans.
Wait, what?
So because the barricade is broken, if you pay attention, in the background, there is one staff member like protecting that spot at all costs, and he's like waving people down. And there's this one guy on the phone, so we got like -1 star for that. Pay attention.
Oh,
Did you see it?
yeah. And those guys are like, okay, we're gonna be sore in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta give Kaiser huge props for being such a small guy but taking that big of a beating.
Oh yeah, they all do. And they actually made Rich Hollins look strong in a lot of spots because his weakness.
One Rachel,
Mm-hmm.
he seems to be getting better. Ever since
Yeah.
that mishap with Big E,
Mm-hmm.
he seems to have improved a lot.
They probably put him in through the ringer for that.
Ringer,
Yeah, and made him
yeah,
double this time in the PC.
yeah. But no, that was a great match. Like, holy shit. But no, at
Mm-hmm.
first I thought it was gonna be Becky and or not Becky, Bianca and Bailey
Becky,
to open it.
Bailey, yeah, for the ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Taco Bell
Oh,
commercial going on right now?
yeah. No, Honda.
You have a Honda commercial?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now Mike's Harder Lemonade.
Mm. I have a fire energy drink.
So I wish they could have gotten to referee the Riddle Seth Rollins match.
Who?
Oh, now I have a Taco Bell commercial.
Now I have a
I
Mark
wish I
Hard
could
lemonade commercial.
have. I wish we could have got. They could have gotten Ken Shamrock to referee the match,
They said that on the
or
pre-show.
Riddle and Rollins.
They said that in the
But
pre-show too.
that should have been Shamrock.
Yeah, that's what Booker T said.
I agree.
Um,
Also, so I think Finn Balor is going to win the I Quit match.
I, I mean, it could go either way. I hope a lot of the fans want Lone Wolf AJ Styles to come back. So it'd be a good way to introduce that. Have him interfere in the match and make Finn Balor say "I quit." Do you
Well,
know? Mhm.
isn't Lone Wolf AJ Styles one of his characters from TNA,
Yes.
where he's pretty much like screw all y'all?
Yes. It was kind of his first tween turn.
What?
That was like, so it was right after his babyface run, and he needed to freshen it up. So this was during the Aces and Eight storyline.
That's what I thought. Because he had like that leather jacket with the hood on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I do like the Dexter Miz story.
Me too.
That was a great way for them to bring Dexter back, is just having him in random shots.
Yes, I especially like the one with Johnny Gargano, where he looks back. It's like, is that my brother-in-law? Was he?
Wait, are they actually?
Yeah, that's his brother-in-law.
Oh,
That's really his brother-in-law, and they acknowledge it in NXT. The good callback.
oh God! It's gonna be.
Oh, I've been to Gino's Steak. Have you been there, Raz?
No.
It's a really good Philly cheesesteak if you ever go to Philadelphia. It's a famous spot, Gino's.
Oh. Well, the thing I love about Dexter Loomis
Mm-hmm.
is since he came back under Triple H, Triple H hasn't screwed with the character at all.
No, they kept it
His character
creepy, and what was
is
cool. Mm-hmm.
well, his character is Dexter Morgan.
Right. Well, the other thing was that it's how, again, going back to subtlety. Like, he showed up at a random spot during AJ Styles' match.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't even acknowledge it at first.
Okay, I hope to God.
What, that Liv is going to go over?
Yes.
She should. They've been ever since Triple H has come in, they've been trying everything to make Liv a stronger babyface, which I appreciate so much.
Yeah, it seems like they've been making Ronda the heel.
Correct.
And honestly, okay, so Sonya Deville was actually in MMA. They should always make her look like a viable threat against Ronda.
Mm-hmm. I would say again, Liv looks so cute. Like, she looks really cute. And it's like Liv has always had that cute like crazy girl goth look. Mandy Rose has had that sexy mature look.
What about Alexa?
Alexa, depending on which one you're going with. If you're going with her old goddess looks, she's definitely like a top grade there.
Honestly, all of her looks were.
The only one I couldn't get with was the Fiend one, just because like the storyline wasn't letting me like throw it in her. I am so glad that they allowed her to take that shot, because I don't know if you recall, like, one of the worst decisions they ever did was when that Bailey and Alexa with the kendo stick on the pole match. Do you remember
Okay,
that?
I can top. Yeah, I can top that for a worst decision.
What was that?
Lana at that one Survivor Series.
Okay, yes.
That was the worst one. So right now, what?
What?
Well, right now, what they need to have Liv do
Mm-hmm.
is pretty much pull a Steve Austin or The Rock at WrestleMania 17, where it's like, no matter what, I'm going to fight all the much harder, and I will walk away.
Everybody has been trying to redo that promo for years.
Who has been?
Everybody on like the fandoms, it's the My Way or the Highway.
Yep.
They've been
But
trying to
this
do
is the
that.
perfect time. Oh shit! This is the perfect time for them to do it, though.
Hmm.
This would have been the perfect match to do it for.
Well, I think because this is like the perfect execution, where they took in something that was a terrible decision and make it into a good storyline. Where
Well,
this one,
what was a terrible decision?
where they had Liv Morgan tap before the
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, because they turned that into
Not really.
making her more tougher, which is good because everybody always has said that. So it's nice that they're finally fucking setting that shit up. Have you
Okay, so
noticed?
those
You first.
people are not sharing that much for.
Mm-hmm. But have you noticed that
She's
she's
def-
gotten rid of her jacket?
yeah, she's definitely the heel.
Mm-hmm. And great, she's fucking has embraced that shit and stopped trying to be a babyface. I said that
Yeah,
months ago, where Ronda is better as a heel than as a fucking
yeah.
face. Because
I know.
one, mm-hmm.
Fans don't want to care.
Well, not only that,
That's,
her talking skills is not that great.
yeah. Well,
So
that's
as
like
a
Logan
heel,
Paul.
mm-hmm.
Apparently, on his most recent appearance, Logan Paul's, the fans booed the shit out of him
Mm-hmm.
compared to the Bloodline.
Correct. Well, the bloodline is cool right now, like the NWO.
Well, yeah, and also I think it goes back to people don't like Logan Paul.
Correct. Logan Paul is very controversial. Like again, I'll give him his props. Where I know you're muted, but I hope you can still hear me. Where he has been very athletic, but again, he really shouldn't be a face. That's why it was like smart to buy him with the Miz, but we'll see how this one
Well,
goes.
well, also people weren't happy that he's already in a championship match.
Correct. That's the other thing. I said this earlier to Steven. It feels like that is like a universal mode. Like you left it on and somehow it ended up Roman versus Logan Paul.
Well, and yeah, fans are not behind that.
Mm-mm.
And also, okay, I'm sorry. If I was going into this sort of match and I want to bring out Killer Instinct, no, my weapon would be,
What, a chair?
well, no, barbed wire baseball bat.
Oh, that's true. I'll bring out a flaming table. Somebody's gonna take a spear through it.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't,
Mm-hmm.
especially because of how fast the fire goes out after you.
Well,
hit
I
the
wouldn't light it
spot.
right away.
Well, here's the thing: well, no, I mean after the spot itself.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't think anything of taking a flaming table spot
I mean, have you seen the
because
Edge versus Mick Foley one?
yeah, but still, that fire went out pretty fast. It didn't last long.
Tell that to Edge.
Well, he didn't take the spot.
He did because still went through the table.
Oh, I thought he only
He
hit
speared
Foley off
Edge,
it.
but he and his if you like watch your interview, he talks about it, he's like my hair almost caught on fire because his
Well,
head
good
went
thing I got long
first.
hair.
So he
Okay,
was
I'll
like,
be back.
all right, don't forget the chicken. He's gonna forget the chicken. He always forgets the chicken. All right, let's watch this. damn. At least you. Oh. Let's see this spot. Let's see if she takes a shot or not. Ooh. Ooh. Suicide dive? Ooh. Ooh, fuck. Guess that. Well, she's definitely getting a weapon at this point. Oh, fire extinguisher spot. Pre-shot it a little bit. Some people know about that. Did they put another table there for her? Oof. Ow. Low blow. Come on, we need more low blows. Oh, swing. Ooh. Nice step up insecurity. That was very good. Step up insecurity. They want more tables. Of course, the fans never get enough at this table. Oh. Wow. Ow.
Okay. Okay. So who's gonna be in the strap match later?
Drew McIntyre and Karrion Cross.
Oh shit.
Some of the spots here have been a little messy. She's definitely getting hit
I'm
for
not-
sure.
Well, I overheard
Mm-hmm.
them talking. Oh, damn, that was right on the ass.
Yeah.
I I overheard them saying on the fire extinguisher spot it's ice cold. I'm like, that shit ain't cold.
No, I know. It's never a real fire extinguisher. You use fire extinguishers, right? You've used them?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. So you
It's
know, like,
not
that
cold.
shit that's not only not cold, it stays in the air for quite a bit.
Oh yeah, and you can't breathe.
Mm-hmm. Because it's killing the O2.
Yeah,
I had to use one every year for
yeah.
recurring.
It's carbon dioxide, I think.
Mm-hmm. Just in case something happens in the cockpit. Actually, that's a good knee shot. How many tables do you think they
Oh
have
man,
at the announce tables ready?
not many.
Do you think? It's 2022. I think that by now they would have learned.
I know.
Ding! I mean, the new one under Triple H's Vince McMahon, she would have given up 2 minutes ago.
Mhm.
Come on, just get a concerto. That's all we ever need. That I have a feeling Liv is going through that.
Mhm.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh shit! I think they screwed it up.
Yeah, because it fell.
And you could see the look on their face.
Because the whole spot was relying on the chair to stay there and to spring, and they continued the spot. I would have switched
Yeah,
it up a bit. I would have gotten closer so that way it's like Ronda's face is right by the turnbuckle, and that way it just smashes into the turnbuckle, so the spot
yeah.
still looks like what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, it looks like they did save it.
Yeah, I. Sometimes I feel like some spots should not be done. This is the chair spot, not one of them.
Okay, so here's how paranoid I would be about it.
Mm-hmm.
I If I was any wrestler and myself and an opponent had that sort of spot, I would want to run through the match. Like do dry runs through it.
There's certain spots. Okay, so the chair setup, like they're not taking their time for that. I feel like they're trying to rush through certain spots. So I wonder if it's because they feel like there's time behind it.
I'm not sure. Because
Because
normally,
mm-hmm.
if you're not pressed for time, you don't make nearly as many mistakes.
Not only that, I feel like you could do a better like, or maybe just years of experience. It depends. Because I know Ronda's not that experienced in wrestling, obviously. So I know she doesn't know how to adjust the call. I don't know if Liv has been a ringmaster, so I don't know if she's used to making the calls in these kind of
Yeah, that's
situations.
true. Yeah, because if you've never had to be the one to make or to do like on the fly calls,
Yeah, you because that's what it feels like at that spot. Is that they were like, just continue. I wouldn't be like, slight adjustment. We wanted to adjust this. Your face is going to get a little bit closer now to the turnbuckle.
I love that sign. Rousey is lousy. Oh god, that would suck.
I knew this was going to be the position because of the way she attempted to pin her.
Also, whoever did that camera jump should be fired. Right as she started to lock it in and panned away.
By the way, that table spot, the second one, that's more painful than the first one.
Oh, no shit, because now there's no give to it.
Yeah, so I'll give Ronda credit for taking that spot.
Right.
By the way, that's a lot harder what Ronda's doing.
Yeah.
I have tried to done that shit. And it's not easy to keep your fucking balance.
She's karate kidding that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about from Cobra Kai?
Mm-hmm.
The one
strike
kick
first
on one hand? Yeah. She's smiling. What the? Okay, so it does make her look strong. It does make Liv look strong, though.
Yes, I'll give you that. But the match quality, I can still give it like 2 stars.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, I have a feeling Ronda is going to be a monster heel champion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my problem is I'm hoping they get her a mouthpiece. Or they reduce her fucking talking.
Yeah.
Because even when she was doing MMA, her mouth was never the best.
She's definitely the heel. Did you see what she just did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's been doing that for the last few weeks.
But I will say this. Liv's thing will definitely be, I never tapped. You didn't beat me.
Right. But she could say, I made you pass out.
Well, it's gonna be like the Austin Bret Hart thing. Where it's like, Austin didn't give up. He didn't say I quit. He passed out.
Right, and they've been trying to recreate that spot ever since then.
Okay, Corey said the same thing I did. Only in different ways. Like, is Liv smiling?
Mm-hmm. Oh, her character is going to go insane. That's obviously her character is breaking. Alright, let me put my food in the microwave as they talk about DraftKings. You're up. Hold my chant. Hold my 10. Oh, did you get my empanadas, Raz?
Oh, funny. But honestly, yeah, I think the reason Liv was smiling is purely because she knows she didn't tap. She's like, you couldn't make me tap.
Right. Or they're going to go the insane route.
Nah, I think it's going to be like, you couldn't make me tap, so who's the tougher one now, bitch?
Also, I just saw this. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Ray has never turned heel.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny, because in the video games he has, but he's never turned heel in actual real life.
Mm-hmm. That's absolutely true. Although Dominic did. Dominic is following in his father's footsteps.
May he rest in peace.
Oh god. Oh god. Logan Paul better not win that match.
I hope he does.
Well, here's the thing. With the Fiend returning, if Logan Paul wins, they better feed him to the Fiend.
I mean, you could do that. The thing is, though, it feels like a one-off. You know, like an OVA.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of Saudi Arabia matches are.
Yeah, I was again bringing up Steven once more. I was talking to Steven. I was saying that the Saudi matches always feel like non-canon.
They're not.
Except
The only
for
one that. Oh, wait, there was only one.
the Fiend versus Goldberg.
No. Fuck that.
It counted.
Is this really going to be the next match?
That's what they said. They're doing the promo.
Okay, the only match that I would say is canon was that gauntlet match with AJ Styles where Undertaker beat him.
That's fine.
Because look what came after, and it was actually referenced.
Yes. Well, except Goldberg had the belt, so that was referenced, because then Bray Wyatt had the belt. By the way, I like how they re-debuted Karrion Kross the right way. As much as,
they did.
As much as I like Jeff Hardy, the fact that Karrion Kross lost to Jeff Hardy the first time and the 2 minutes when he was wearing the Shredder outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was undisputed. That was the other thing. He was undefeated. Vince McMahon hates anybody who's undefeated.
He hated anyone that was a Triple H guy.
Yeah. He said if you came from NXT, fuck you. You getting buried.
Or if you have a character that Triple H likes, you're fired.
Except if you're Bobby Fish. The dude went from AEW to Impact. Thought he was hot shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he got when he did his debut match. The fans were in his hometown cheering for CM Punk.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you know you're not over with the fans when people are cheering for CM Punk during this time zone.
And in your own hometown.
Mm-hmm. He thought he was hot shit. He thought he convinced Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly to leave. Adam Cole gets to be on Twitch, and AEW is paying for his hospital bills. Same thing with Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly got neck surgery. And you want him...
With Adam Cole...
Baby.
Yeah, that's the biggest example of not living your character. You see his character on AEW, and then you see him on Twitch or in real life, and he's just a polar opposite.
Yeah, he's just a calm dude. He got kids.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, I'm his son. He doesn't know it yet.
Well, and the thing is, like, he's the most, like, he's the nicest guy. He'd be the sort that's, like, that would probably give someone he cared about, like, both kidneys if they needed them. Be like, I'll be fine. But I will say this. I've said it before, but yet again, with Karrion Kross's character, that's one that could work as either babyface or heel. He wouldn't have to change. The only thing he'd have to change is who he goes after.
Wording is important. wording is super important. So you would have to. You can still keep it the same atmosphere, but the wording would have to be slightly different.
Mm,
Where you can't use as much heelish language.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It matters like who he goes after,
Yeah,
like both
well,
verbally and
what you can make it more towards is like Conan the Barbarian. You know what I mean?
even though he's not really a Conan type.
Well, more so like his demeanor, where he'll take on the challengers and rise above them. Because he is the
He
chosen
already
king.
he already kind of says that he'll take on anyone.
Except Jeff Hardy.
Well, and the other thing, apparently it looks like MJF's about to go face.
Oh, well, the fans are cheering for him, so you kind of have to make that switch at this stage.
There's a what?
Huh?
There's a what?
The fans are cheering for him. Right, and no
Well,
matter what
and
heel tactics he does, they're just cheering for him. So you cannot keep doing the whole heel stick like Austin in 2001.
Well, and I heard about what happened on Dynamite with him,
Mm-hmm.
where it looked like he was about to shake someone's hand, shake his opponent's hand. And he had to look upset during the post-match beatdown.
Mm-hmm. Again, that's fine. It's funny because again, he doesn't have to shake his hands, and he'll still be liked. They again will cheer for him because he can be a double advocate.
Okay, I could see this being the match that Bray Wyatt intervened on.
Okay. Again, Scarlett, another mature, great look, mature look, and doesn't need to wrestle. Great as a mouthpiece.
Yeah, she.
Hmm.
I'm gonna stop myself from the obvious joke there because she's Cross's wife.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stop myself from that joke.
Well, she said on a podcast with John Moxley's wife, yeah, that Vince had made her wrestle like on the dark matches to try to see how she does, and during it, one of her boobies popped.
Oh,
Yep.
well, Donna had the same issue.
But again, she didn't need to do it. And what I'm saying is like Vince wanted it. I'm like, why? Not everybody needs to wrestle.
Pretty much.
Ask Lana.
Yeah. Actually, Lana did get better.
How many tables?
I will give her all the credit in the world. She got better.
How many tables?
Okay, so here are going to be the final matches after this one, okay?
The Fight Pit is one of them.
Yeah. The I Quit match and then Bianca Belair versus Bayley.
You know that's gonna be a
So
long match. The I Quit one.
Yeah. So I could see Bray Wyatt coming out during this match. In one sense, the ladder match maybe because of Alexa Bliss. Or the Edge Finn Balor one.
So who do you think is taking the fall?
And whose match?
This one.
I want to say McIntyre, but I doubt it.
Well, if you want to build up Carrion, this is the perfect way to do it.
I know, that's the thing.
Though it's funny that they're both in a situation where you could see them both winning, but I think Carrion needs it more. That poor drink got spilled.
Okay, so when Bray Wyatt comes back, do you think they're gonna go with the same Fiend gimmick?
Probably a new, different version of it.
There's one thing I hope they carry over at least. They do a different version of it.
Sister Abigail?
What?
What do
No,
you.
I
What?
want Rambling Rabbit. I'm sorry. Every time they had the Firefly Funhouse segment, that character made me laugh my
Well, I think he is
just because
Rabbling Rabbit.
okay, good. Because he legitimately like he's the Kenny of the WWE.
Okay, I see how Drew's going to lose this.
But
You notice how Carrion hasn't put on the strap this whole time?
yeah.
You notice at the beginning of the match, Scarlett grabbed it? I think he's going to be in a position where he's pinned, and she's going to hold him down, where he can't get out.
Okay.
Because that'll be the only way for him to lose strong, is that the fact that Carrion never put it on officially. Or never mind. Never mind. Oh wow, they brought up Sting's name.
So yeah, I could see Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins being the final match.
Same. Or the match before, because, well, it takes place live, because the cage is right above us. Bunk. Mm. I don't know if you could hear it, but Karen Cross called him a stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, so I put the strap on now, so I think that defeats your
Wait, what did you just say?
he Karrion Cross has the strap on.
Now? Did he just put it on for you?
Yeah. Well, no. I looked away.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that, like, that was like 5 minutes ago, mate. You may want to refresh.
Yeah, they got back in the ring and Karrion Kross was doing what looked like that Eddie Guerrero taunt, where he was on one knee with his hands. That's what I just saw.
What did you get for dinner?
Oh, I just made hamburgers.
Ooh, on the grill.
No. So,
Second best choice. Ooh. Mmm. That's another deadly chop right there with the strap.
to think, wasn't too long ago, Scarlett had a no. Not no more. WWE, you bastards.
Oh, she wearing some high heel boots.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the table was going to break again. I thought they were going to go for another table break. If I was Michael Cole,
WWE loves to start. What? If
I
you're
was gonna
Michael
say,
Cole, what?
I'd be like, listen, y'all need to get away from my table. Stop it. You're already getting broken once.
Oh, God. So Michael Cole's still standing up. He doesn't want to get caught off guard again.
Hey, you catch them slacking once, they ain't gonna catch them slacking twice.
Okay, so I will be right back.
All right, don't let your food burn. Drew, it's not looking good for Drew. I think it's just more the audience is just tired because of how much they've been cheering, and the fact that Ronda won. The match is kind of slow paced. That's the problem with slow matches sometimes. Is that if you don't have enough variations, you'll make the audience fall asleep. Belly to belly. Well, it sounds like the audience are probably waking up because they were asleep for half of this match. Hey, they're finally awake. Do we see the Claymore kid? Mace. Oh.
Okay, well, we know that's not real pepper spray for one reason.
Because it's not getting her in the eyes?
Yeah, with how close she was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she would have a reaction to it.
Correct. Well, he's
But
trying to act
also-
like it's in his face to cover for
Yeah.
it, which is smart by him.
I know that. Okay, I will give him all the credit in the world for that one. 'Cause that is honestly how you would react to it.
Correct. Because even when you're far away, that shit gets in your eyes.
And
Right.
also, Aubrey Edwards, or whoever that ref is.
Mm-hmm.
Aubrey Edwards is AEW, I think.
Yes, she was.
Water makes it worse.
Yeah, but you know, most fans don't know that. By the way, the
Water-
reason why it doesn't affect her is because her heels give her a higher edge up. Oh, interesting.
But also,
So on the
in
replay,
an
you can
arena,
actually
too.
tell Drew is telling him to react to the pepper spray.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, it's just a few words, but you can see.
Well, I think he knew that that would make it look more realistic too,
Mm-hmm.
and add that extra flair to it.
Correct.
But
See-
also, if you're in an arena like that with a ventilation system, and you use pepper spray, guess what's gonna happen to everyone in there?
they get to smell what pepper smells like.
Yeah, and that's like one day. As I was walking out of the school, like when I was studying at the high school,
Mm-hmm.
I smelled it in the system. I was outside and I was walking through on my way to lunch, and I smelled it. I'm like, oh, and my eyes got a little watery immediately. I'm like, oh, shit.
Not me, I was a man. A man doesn't cry. Andrew Tate has taught me that.
But no, so this is another example of, yeah, the bad guy won, but the good guy looked strong.
Right, because he took pepper spray to the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And you needed
think
Karen Cross needed to win.
Yeah, you take pepper spray to the face, you're not gonna win.
Well, not only
Like,
that,
that's-
it makes
that's
it look
legit.
ineffective if you don't get the 3 from that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, imagine if he still kicked out after that.
I also gotta give him credit. This is a strap match. They didn't even go for the 4 turnbuckles.
Well, they said that they during the lead up that it's only pinfalls as submission. They were trying to do
Oh.
something different. But the problem with the match though is that it was a little slow in the beginning. That's why like the audience was kind of like dead for it for the first half. They only got it started waking up once Drew made his comeback. But for the most part,
Well,
they were
wasn't-
pretty dead.
So it wasn't too bad of a match.
No,
Also, Jang.
I would just give it average.
Yeah, 3. So, you know the TV series Titans?
Which one?
That DC Titans.
Oh, Titans. Okay.
They have season 1 and season 2 at Walmart for $10 each. Is it worth it?
The problem is that season 1 takes so long to get going. Season 2 is not bad. How
Do
much do you
think
like?
it's worth it at Oh,
Not really. 5 maybe.
yeah. I guarantee you that's Dexter under there.
Eventually, at some point, I think one of the image is going to be like Miz is going to lift it up, thinking it's the Miz, and then the Miz is going to lift it up, thinking it's going to be Dexter, and then Dexter's going to appear behind him. Oh, the ladder match is next, so that must mean the
Okay,
I Quit
so
match is the
Riddle-
main event, or the
Yeah.
Riddle pit match, one of the two of them.
Which actually between the two, I don't know because both of them, and this is a good thing about WWE right now.
Mm-hmm.
Any match could really be the main event.
No.
Really?
When Roman's on the show, Roman has stated he's either going first or last. And 9 out of 10 times he wants to be the main event. So if Roman's on the card, you know he's the main event.
Okay, so what? Okay, but when Roman's not on the card, it could be anyone,
Yes.
and that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because as of recent, they made all the storylines feel important.
Even though I've only cared about like one.
Total Control has been very nice. Io Sky as a heel been good. Dakota Kai, though the women tag team champion, how they won it and all that stuff was very confusing.
Yeah.
Because why have the champions be a champion for 1 week?
I know. But I do admit, out of Damage Control,
Mm-hmm.
I think Dakota Kai has to be my favorite.
She's always been that favorite. I'm surprised I'm glad she got to become an NST.
Well, the reason is, like, Bailey is a heel. She does the annoying heel.
Mm-hmm. But you also find
Which
it
means-
kind of enduring at times too.
Yeah. Like when all she wanted was to be back on TV. But also, I will give her credit
Mm-hmm.
for when Dakota Kai was first let go.
Mm-hmm.
She immediately broke character on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean a lot of characters. No one has really been strong in characters for a while with social media.
Well, for a while, she was keeping up her character on social media. But then once Dakota Kai got let go, she broke character instantly. It's like, holy shit.
Well, they've done a great job that the Damage Control is a powerful group.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like the female equivalent of the Bloodline.
Well, they've been doing the Toxic Attraction, that version in NXT with Mandy Rose, which has some hits and misses. It's like a 50-50 so far. Now the question is, on this one-on-one ladder match, how good is it going to be?
But these two I could say being pretty damn solid.
Are we talking Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels good?
I would say, especially since the first time there's been a one-on-one women's ladder match.
Oh, and Nikki's going insane again. I forgot to mention that to you.
She is? Oh.
Yeah. On Monday she had a breakdown. She ripped off like her face mask and was just crying and like pulling out her hair.
Who did she lose against?
Fuck, which face was it? Was it Dewdrop? I think she lost against Dewdrop. Let me confirm my biases real quick.
Okay. So, especially, okay, so compared to now, while Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels was a good ladder match, it was very basic.
Is Lions in the audience? Oh, okay. She's definitely going to interfere at some point.
Hello, Nikita Lyons.
She's improved. She just needs to work on some stuff.
Okay, I would totally get tickets to that show.
I wish I could, but I don't even know my fucking schedule for November yet. Bidding doesn't open to the 15th.
Well, but no, with an ass like that, not to be that guy, but she doesn't have to be very good in the ring.
Oh, Candice LeRae. That's who she lost to. When she had her meltdown.
But no, here's the way I look at it. If I were, so that's the thing, is that Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels is basic. Okay, but it worked, especially for the time. And so if I were those two, that's what I would be aiming for. Is Shawn and Razor.
Go Becky. Go Bianca. I like both of them. I don't know who to cheer for.
Neither do I.
I will say Bianca owes a lot to Sasha.
Oh yeah.
Like her win at WrestleMania really cemented her as a main event star for the women's division. I still wonder where the fuck Sasha is at.
I know.
Or even Naomi, because I'm curious. Because I'm real shocked that they have never mentioned that, brought in Naomi to the bloodline. Because her husband's there. I'm like, why not bring Naomi? Now you have a strong woman.
Okay, okay, I was gonna say, they were breaking character right there. The way they smiled. That they were...
I love Bailey. How much she hates on Michael Cole for no reason. I would say Bailey's success really was highlighted during the Thunderdome era. Because she really showed her spirit. A lot of wrestlers try to do it now more so. Like, they made a lot more vocal, their voice.
Well, that's the thing. Like, she's the new DX. And just picking on Michael Cole all the time.
Yes. Well, a lot of people do that. Kevin Owens does it.
Yeah. The Rock did it.
The Rock did it. Triple H does it still to this day. Who else does it? Oh, the New Day does it.
You know for a fact that when that blue light was on them and they looked at each other and were smiling,
Probably.
oh my god, and they were just talking. Like Steve Austin said, sometimes they're just saying random words, other times they're talking about something. Like when wrestlers go head to head and seem like they're mouthing off to each other. You could tell they were enjoying the opportunity they have.
I like this. This is a cool spot. Well, there's two reasons why I like that spot. Because one, Bailey got the smaller ladder, and then Bianca got the bigger, heavier ladder. So it shows off the different mindsets. You know what's also funny about ladder matches? Everybody gets a minus 50 speed on the ladder.
Oh yeah.
It's the hardest. I hate. My God, on 2K22, it's one of the fucking hardest things to win. Is with 6 other fucking 5 other CPUs on that damn shit.
Well, that's why, like, until they start weakening down, I don't even bother getting a ladder.
Well, sometimes it's also the AI breaks, and they won't go after the one motherfucker that's climbing it. And then your character takes one fucking bump, and they're powdering on the fucking outside. And you're like, why? You took a drop kick. Why are you fucking powdering? Oh, no. Oh, this is good. Callback to Bianca's athleticism. I also like someone's sign too. Bianca climbs the highest. Ow. My hand, sir.
I I will say Bianca is doing the heel tactic right now.
No, more so use her athleticism and quickly win.
Yeah. Well, to me, that's something mostly heels have done in ladder matches. Like each and every time, it's like, oh my god.
Well, the announcers try covering it by saying that Bailey is in Bianca's head, and she knows that she has to win fast because Bailey is very smart. So Bianca may have the athleticism, but Bailey has the strategies.
And I'll give them credit. It seems like they have been building heel Bailey to be like Triple H.
The cerebral assassin.
Yeah. She can't really outspeed or outfight her opponent, but she can outsmart them. She's the mantra of fight smarter, not harder.
Yes, but I will say her finisher fucking sucks.
The Bailey to belly.
No, that's not her finisher anymore. That's her finisher. It's the rose plant that she does.
Which one's that?
Basically, she grabs one of the arms, puts it through her leg, raises the person's head, and then slams the head forward as she has the arm trap. I've always said that it doesn't look strong. I mean, she might as well just go for a Famer, sir, at that point. Maybe we'll get Austin Theory cashing in.
Oh,
He'll become the
this
first.
will be the one time he could win.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, in No Mercy, you could have a guy win the women's title.
Oh my god.
I remember one time, guess who I won the women's title with and played through the story mode with?
Taz, Jerry the
No,
Call. Hmm.
The Undertaker.
Oh, that makes sense. He respected women during that time zone. He was giving out equal rights to them.
Well, funny as far as there's a swimsuit contest, and they legitimately came out in a swimsuit.
Nice. See?
Oh, that ladder is screwed.
No, that's a fine ladder. It's the strongest ladder. It's a Trump ladder. Also, Bailey's
Did you see
bleeding.
what I was doing? What?
She's bleeding on her elbow.
Oh.
It's probably just a scratch.
Mm-hmm. You love heel Bailey, don't you?
Well, I just find it funny, like when they interact with the fans and
Yeah,
they'll
did you
say,
see what
like,
you did?
yeah, that's
Did
why
you
I
see what-
laughed. That's when I laughed.
Oh, oh, the sign part?
Uh huh.
You don't give a shit.
Well, there is a sign that someone brought in on Monday that says Kevin Owens, will you fight this sign? And Kevin Owens fought the sign.
Okay, Jim Cornette had a heart attack over that one.
Oh my god. Though he loves this bloodline storyline with Sami Zayn. That hurt both of them shit.
Mm,
And I told you, now
Oh,
you can
shit.
see the blood is on the...
Oh. Well, I saw her elbow.
Uh-huh. That ladder did not bend at all.
Yeah, there was no give. And Bailey bounced.
Yeah, that just shows you how strong that fucking ladder was. I am the ladder.
Yeah. Oh, and that just broke instantly.
That one is not the ladder.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. I think the other ladder beat the shit out of it before the match. Well, that was like.
Oh my
Razor
god.
Ramon. But that was like Razor
Bailey needs to
and-
be careful of that.
But
So Bailey was too loud. I could hear her call it out to Bianca. I want to lift it up, move out the way.
But no, I remember Shawn Michaels and Razor talking about their
Mhm.
match, and how there were a few spots that looked like the ladder might have would break,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were like, "Yeah," and apparently that was the only ladder we had. So if it would have broken, we would have been screwed.
That's when they start using fans. Pull them
Yeah.
as a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that's going to be on Botchamania later.
The
The
Yeah.
call-out spots.
Honestly, I don't pay attention to too many botches.
I do. As a future WWE champion, I have to pay attention to all that. I mean, I think in retrospect, if I didn't become a pilot, I probably would have become a wrestler.
Hmm.
I first went and had to go to the military, but that's the other thing.
That could have been part of your character, though.
What, the pilot gimmick?
No, military. That you're former military.
Yeah, I become John Cena 2.0.
No, Bobby Lashley 2.0.
Oh my god.
Well, here's the army.
Yeah, but he wasn't liked at first. Bobby was not liked.
Yeah, he was.
No. Remember, he became the ECW champion and was heavily booed. He
I'm
had
talking about
that.
when he first debuted.
He had to fizz it out. She has a boomerang.
A boomerang. She got that from Dakota Kai. Even though she's New Zealander, not Australia.
Dun. Oh my god. Tell me why
But
I saw a documentary with, I think I said it, with Kat. It was about flat
okay.
Earth. And there's a fucking theory that Australia is not real. Of course. I was wondering when they were going to show up.
Wait, I wonder if AJ Styles agrees with that since he's been to Australia.
I don't know. But I can't believe there's a subgroup of people who believe that Australia is not real.
I know. So apparently Taylor's not real then.
Apparently.
Okay, I don't know how smart this is.
They're trying to show off her strength by lifting two at the time.
Well, the reason is it makes them look weak and inefficient.
Well, the spot was a little hard to set up. It
Well, no, I
wasn't
mean
as.
the fact that's
John
not
Cena
what I
used to
mean.
do this.
But it's the fact that they're supposed to be this dominant stable, and yet two of them couldn't take out one person.
Well, they've been taking her out for weeks. Let's be honest. For the last 3 weeks, she has had her ass kicked by Damage
Oh.
Control.
Okay, you know what that reminds me of? Remember when AJ Styles was with Gallows and Anderson, and they were in the beat up John Cena phase, and they went through the "What are you gonna do for such and such," and they go through what they're gonna do, and then beat up John Cena. I need to do that with Bianca now.
That's pretty much what they were doing for 3 weeks straight.
Well, and that's what Gallows, Anderson, and AJ did for about a month was beat up John Cena.
Bong.
Ooh. Oh, that's a Russian leg sweep.
Yeah, do you
Pretty
see
much.
how,
Only,
like,
yeah, only
inefficient?
they go forward. Actually, what was it?
Oh, I see the spot that they're going to try to create here.
Wait, wasn't there a wrestler who did a move like that?
I think you're thinking of MVP with Playmaker.
No, that one was a different one. Oh no, Skull Crushing Finale is similar to it.
No. She's going to lift
Oh,
it up. Watch.
oh, I like how Bailey's double checking the joint.
I knew that was the spot they were going to do.
Wait, maybe that's why she was checking the joint. Make sure it was still loose enough for her to push it up. You know that?
It doesn't be need to fill up. By the way, Bailey's face looks like the fucking Joker.
Yeah.
Because she got cut in her mouth. So the blood just across her lips are just looking a little insane there at the moment.
But I will say that. So that's why Bailey was checking the joints. Because if they would have been fully extended like they should be for a proper ladder, that would have been a pain in the ass to lift.
And yet
There would have
Bianca
been
could
no
do it
skill.
because she's a BEST.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why Bailey was making sure the joints were still propped up.
How come no one can ever get to the highest spot? Why does everybody always wait into the bottom one? out.
Use her goddamn hair.
Now she's gonna whip her
Finally.
hair. Yeah, watch this now.
Yep.
Ask Sasha how that felt. That shit hurts.
Yeah, no. Oh. Oh, now she's whipping her.
Yeah.
Well, no. Like, I like how Bailey pulled the hair through the ladder.
Yeah, that's smart. But no one has. Have you ever seen any of the matches? No one has ever won a match by pulling on Bianca's hair. That has been a thing.
Yeah, I would. Oh.
What spot is this one?
I don't. No.
She never let go. And she hit her mouth again.
Oh, that. She hit her. She jaw jacked herself.
Mm-hmm. Hey, good match.
That's when you have to check your teeth on that one. You know that.
Oh yeah, she knows she is. I give it four stars.
I would say 4.5. Just the reason I would say 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimate. Actually, no, I'll go 4. I would have gone 4.5, but that Dakota and Io
Mm-hmm.
kind of hurt me on it. But the reason I start to give it 4.5, that final spot.
I like how
Like, oh.
she committed to holding on to that. I'll give it credit. She never let go.
Well, because they couldn't, because that spot relied on that.
Well, also, yo, she is bleeding from the mouth. This person has cut her lips. But I will say again, it does make the champion Bianca look main event. It makes her look strong.
Okay, and it legit showed you her checking herself.
Yeah, I told you that shit hurt. She heard it the first time.
Well, no, I mean like the teeth. Like she checked the two.
That's why these white belts, when I do BJJ and they laugh when I put in my mouth guard, I'm like, that's because y'all be going wild and like we're rolling, wrestling. Y'all be trying to swing for your lives at my ass. Had to make y'all tap out, look like Roman over here, putting y'all in guillotine chokes.
Well, and I will say this. Oh, Cody, obviously, for that one.
Oh, you had the draft king as well?
Yeah.
So, quick question. I'm curious. And there's been a real like divide on this one on Twitter. Rhea Ripley. Is she the leader of Judgment Day? Are you talking or just gasping for air?
I'm thinking.
Okay, because I saw your thing like keep highlighting up, but that word's coming out. So I wasn't sure if you're like sending me a decoded message.
Probably because of the TV.
I was like, Raz, are you okay? D. I was like, oh shit, SOS, fuck.
Oh god, I don't know. Like, I think it might be Rhea.
That's what I felt like. I felt like it was Rhea Ripley. A lot of people feel like it's Rhea Ripley. But I know like Finn Balor's in like the poster shot of everything in the front.
Oh wait. I forgot Finn. Okay. Oh, actually, it is Finn Balor. I was thinking between her and. I was thinking between her and
Finn.
Well, no, it's between her and Damien.
No. Definitely not. Damien does not feel in charge of anything. That man feels like he's plays second to third fiddle. Oh, I know that movie, that show. This man has gotten so many roles ever since Marvel. I'm surprised they're remaking Quantum Leap.
I'm not.
Hmm?
I'm not.
No. Are you ready for Halloween?
Oh, oh yeah, I'm actually so this upcoming Friday I am watching a Halloween movie.
Hmm. Are your kids ready for Halloween?
They probably are.
Hmm. It's so odd to see Road Dogg without Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Again, D-Generation X without Billy Gunn's kind of like fucked up.
Yeah.
Cause then you can't even do Do you know? Cause it won't make
Holy
sense.
shit.
What?
Well, no. So apparently in the rafters,
Mm-hmm.
there's a white and there's an image of the white rabbit.
Hmm. So if they have Bobby Lashley versus Seth Rollins for Raw, I can they have him lose?
What?
Because Bobby Lashley versus Seth Rollins is going to happen on Monday. Oh, they're talking about the White Rabbit. I quit. So that means the Fight Pit is the main event.
Yeah. Well, like I said, between those last three matches,
Mm-hmm.
ladder match, this match, and the fight pit, it could have been any of them.
I will say though,
So, so do we have the White Rabbit coming out during this one?
or I guess main event. The Fiend does have history with Seth Rollins.
Yeah, but if Seth Rollins is gonna have a match tomorrow with Bobby Lashley,
Monday.
yeah, so like people are figuring this could be his last match in a while.
Who, Edge?
Yeah.
Well, he said he only has one, like, he feels like one good year left with him. I do feel that's fucked up that they made him get a haircut that was supposed to be heel, and then when he has to come back with a different fucking hair. I am proud of Dominic, and I'm proud of Rhea Ripley making Dominic a man.
I know.
You know what's real fucked up? I don't mind saying this. I will say this. Rhea Ripley, I know she's dating Bobby Matthew and all that shit.
Yeah.
But let's take kayfabe out of it. Kayfabe out of it first, or into it, whichever one you want to phrase it. This woman looks like she will both ride you and peg you.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
Okay. She always looks like the person
She's the
that.
dom. She's the dom.
Yeah, she definitely looks like you're the one who calling her mommy.
Pretty
I've always liked Finn Balor I'm glad they're pushing him a little bit better. I hated what they did to him last year.
Oh, the fan.
Yes, they killed that man's
I know.
career for a bit.
For a long bit.
And he was shaking his ass. The ass was turning red, and then God killed him. It wasn't even Roman. It was God. I hope they bring, because they're doing an I Quit match. I hope they bring that back to wrestling in the game. I hope they bring back a bunch of game modes.
Fine.
Listen, I want an I Quit match back. I want the casket match back. I want special guest
The
referee
Inferno match.
matches back. Did you just say Braun Panty match? You sick
No,
pervert.
Inferno. No, the Inferno.
The Inferno match. That was.
Yep.
It's hard to capture that in the video games, I'll be honest. There hasn't been really a good Inferno match mode.
But here's the thing with the Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
I will go ahead and say, do not put him in a championship match. Yeah.
Well, the problem was that he was a hot merchandise. They really rushed him. I did not know until I did like the re-review that this man went from one match with Daniel Bryan to the second match to a championship.
Well, the reason I say not to
Mm-hmm.
is neither person can afford to lose.
Well, not only that, it doesn't credit building. It's harder to kill a monster heel like that when they're in that kind of position. Because it makes the belt feel secondary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to slay the monster, and then the other one is to go for the belt. Like, which one are you prioritizing? That's, again, one of his greatest matches was the cinematic match with John Cena.
Well, and I could easily see him being like, okay, screw the title. I just want to kick your ass.
Hold on.
Okay, I do like how they're doing that for how they kind of mess with his theme song. Now that did you? Okay, how long have they been doing that with his theme song?
Hello? Oh, he's on the phone. I should call him.
So how long have they messed? How long has Finn Balor's Judgment Day theme song been like that?
The last month.
Okay, because I like how they did that, and him with the mask.
The mask is new.
I know.
How many times do you think they're going to ask the ref? Tell him, ref. Tell him, ref. Does he quit? Does he quit? And he's going to be like, no.
So they announced when Persona 4 Golden and
PSP.
3 Portables coming out.
That's going to be good.
January 19th.
The only thing is people are not going to get used to. 3 has like one of the worst like system compared to 5.
I know. It's like they should have done it in reverse order.
Yeah.
3, 4, and 5.
Well, if you played them back in the day like I did, 3, 4, 5, you see the improvement with each one. When you go backwards, you feel like, why the fuck is this a mechanic?
Okay, so I'm probably not gonna get 3 Portable. I will get 4 Gold.
Portable is good because it has the again the story is really good, but it depends if you play as the male or female.
Does that matter?
Actually, yes. The story changes a little bit.
I'd probably do the male just because that's who it was originally. But yeah, I'm not getting it.
Actually, they made it either or as canon. I'm sorry. The way he said no made me laugh. No. No. So who do you think is going to say the 2 words?
Honestly, God, Finn Balor probably.
Well, there was a rumor that Triple H was going to push Finn Balor.
Well, here's the issue I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One, normally heels are the one that say I quit.
That's not true. Mankind said it.
We're not going there. But also, if you have Edge say those words, then that's gonna fuck with him.
Well, it could be, because if you want to build up the group and you want to build up Finn Balor as a dominant threat. That's not true. Corey Graves, the demon was his final form, and they took it away from him.
Yeah, they took it away after what should have been an amazing anime finish.
Nope, and instead we have this loser in front of us. Loser.
But I guarantee you,
Mm-hmm.
if Triple H would have been in charge of creative at the time, Finn Balor would have won that match.
Maybe.
Or
I
they
mean,
would-
Finn Balor
or they
was the
would-
first person to beat Roman during his ultimate babyface run.
mean- Yeah. Well, I was gonna say either that or at least Triple H wouldn't have had the anime level stuff in it.
Or it created
Like
a
if
different
Finn-
way for that ending to go down.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have Sammy beat Roman Reigns. I mean, Sammy's already breaking Roman's character, making him laugh left and right. Sammy is to Roman as to R-Truth is to Brock Lesnar. Listen, Ric Flair can't win it. Finn Balor can't win it with the figure four. That's just wrong. People chanting for Raven. No, he's just kicking this man's ass. Oh, they're going after that table once more. Oh, that poor monitor got turned off. Oh, turned back on.
Oh, damn.
That poor monitor. It keeps turning on and off. And then you just wake him up. You just slap him awake. Give him some water. Oh, Sling Blade. Don't. Uh oh. Ooh, through the barricade.
Oh, shit, and not a spear either.
That poor timekeeper. I wonder how much those people are aware of the spots. Like, are they told ahead of time, like, hey, we're going to come crash into you during this match? Or do they just react like everybody else? Like, oh shit, this motherfucker's coming at me.
Good question.
I wonder if they're going to use that. Excuse me.
Oh, shit. Bully Ray is back in Impact.
Oh, I think he just won something.
Huh.
Yeah, he's back into it. That man talks so much trash about AEW. He prays to WWE and still can't get into WWE.
Yeah.
Though I heard Devon's better than Bully Ray with fan interactions. Ah. Oh, I was wondering what that set was.
Oh, oh my god, if he wins through this, how Canadian will this be?
Super Canadian. Too Canadian. We'll have to place the United States ruling to Canadian and get Earl Hebner in here to fix it. I'm surprised no one has so far shoot on ECW since they're in Philadelphia. That one fan, she knows she got real close. She real excited. Oh, now security shows up. You're a little late, security. Say hello to the exit sign. Oh, you tap 3 times.
Oh god.
But it doesn't count if he only taps 2 times.
Exactly.
But sometimes it may count if you tap just once. Oh. Oh my god, Michael Cole brought up ECW. He just mentioned the Sandman.
Uh-oh.
That man was only strong in one gimmick. All those kids are so excited. Ooh, somebody just lost a beer. So do you think someone could go back to the concession stand and be like, "Sir, the wrestler Edge spilled my beer. Can I get a free one real quick?" Oh, that's
And
fun.
and then if someone caught it, I'd be, man, call your phone for a minute, Joe.
Oh my god. I mean, that's like when Stone Cold or the Sandman would drink beer. I guess like if you waste it, you're upset, you know.
Well, I mean, and if you're at AEW, you're trying to get Adam Page to take the beer from you.
The sober, the drunken cowboy.
The Drunken Cowboy with the kick-ass theme song.
He's gonna fight against John Moxley for the title.
Ooh, that should be a good match.
Well, John Moxley also signed a 5-year extension with AEW.
Yeah, with him wanting to go more into coaching and mentorship.
Which I hope, because I
I'm
guess.
afraid.
Hmm.
I'm afraid it might be the same thing as Shawn Michaels, where, like Shawn Michaels said, he's good in the ring, but he can't really explain it. Like he can't really teach it.
Well, maybe
Like Shawn
promos
Michaels
wise,
is
he could
that's not
teach it.
himself. Oh shit! Hit the wrong button. Damn it!
Oh my God! Ed said I quit.
Fuck you. You. No, I accidentally completely exited out Peacock.
I think um, it can be. We'll see. I think right now you have the people who don't want to be there. Just send them home. You know, it's only a few of
Wait,
them
what?
because you have Andrade. He's starting fights in AEW.
Oh, well, of course he is. And of course, Sammy is also not innocent.
No, but the problem is that Andrade was the first one to throw the shot.
Yeah, but what did Sammy say then?
Well, no, it started with Andrade actually. It started back on a podcast that Andrade was saying that Sammy complained to him that he was hitting him too hard during the match,
Okay.
and he was calling him soft. So then Sammy threw
Yeah.
some shots back at him after he was getting called soft, and then because the words were exchanged, Andrade was like, "I'll see you outside." And they on Tuesday, AEW management was like, "Hey, no fighting. Do not fight." Andrade was like, "Fuck you. I'm still gonna fight him on Wednesday," and then fought him on Wednesday. Well, I mean, if Edge has pride like Vegeta, he could become a Saiyan. Oh, they're going to use the chair. Hey, they did the chair shot that Ronda and Liv Morgan wanted to do.
Yeah, they're showing them how to do it.
How to actually set up the chair that it doesn't fall down. Oh, we could see Edge doing the execution. Execution. Concerto.
Yeah, the one-man concerto. Which,
Hmm.
honestly, I prefer the two-man style.
Of course, if you have Christian.
Mm,
Again, it's amazing how many different gimmicks Edge has had over the years. From serious to
it
silly.
Also, it was because of Edge and Christian that I learned you don't hit metal on metal.
Did you ever try the concerto in real life?
No. What was, so they were facing Undertaker and Kane. And it was
Hmm.
either Undertaker or Kane that was in the middle. And they ducked. And so Edge and Christian hit the chairs against each other. Like,
Michael Cole called Damian Priest an idiot.
and so what it was is they hit the chair against each other and it reverberated in their hands.
Oh.
And so it's like, oh, so you don't hit metal on metal.
Dunk.
Oh
That's what.
shit.
That's why you use
Damn
the
it,
head.
oh my god, did you see that guy?
Mm-hmm. The
Oh
shaking of
my,
his head.
yeah.
It never beats that one guy during the Brock Lesnar Undertaker when Undertaker lost. That face was the real face of horror when he was
Well,
shocked.
that was all of our faces. Like,
Yes, well, I think a lot of people were not expecting that. That came out of nowhere.
so we were at my sister's coworker's house with her family,
Mm-hmm.
and we were all like, "What the hell just happened? No way!" Like, and we were quiet.
Because I think people were expecting that
Oh shit!
that Undertaker would kick
Well,
out at that third F5
well, the thing was, I didn't see the hand come down for the 3 count.
because it went to a wide shot. Oh, that's actually a good shot with Judgment Day behind him.
He's like, "Mother bitch." Wait, this is gonna be White Rabbit
We'll see.
or AJ Styles.
Well, the fact, or I don't think even Rey Mysterio is not even going to shoot it up.
So what happens if he just passes out then?
And then they just leave him there.
Because he doesn't say I quit.
Mm-hmm.
Really, kendo sticks?
Yeah.
After all of all the shit that's under the ring, you go for the kendo.
Well, because Kendo 6 make the loudest now. So you get the big vibration of that. It makes a big impact.
Well, and also in Philadelphia, of all places, caning them.
Oh, it's Rey Mysterio music. Okay.
Okay. Told you someone was gonna come down.
Well, I mean, somebody had to.
Yeah.
Good guy, Ray. That's his stepfather. That's not his real daddy.
Yeah.
He lied.
My God.
Well, at least they're setting up a good WrestleMania match. If they wait that long for storytelling. Father-son match. Which is actually kind of, in a way, of dream match for Rey Mysterio.
You mean father you mean father and adopted son?
Oh my god. Michael Cole's trying to sound like Jerry the King Lawler. Oh, he's trying. Yeah, he's doing his best Jerry the not that. Sorry, Jim Ross impression. Sorry.
And now they're taking the attention off of Edge.
Well, now they're gonna put it right back into it. Oh, here comes AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was totally wrong. I did not see this one coming.
What? Oh. Oh. Oh wow, she smacked him with the wrong hand too.
You know what? This actually is a good. This is actually
Oh
a good
God,
match. You first.
Damian Priest was like, okay, I made a mistake.
Here's why I'm looking Rhea Ripley versus Beth Phoenix.
Oh yeah. Fine.
And that's actually a good patching of the torch too, if she wanted to come back in the match. Because they're two big powerhouse women. And Beth Phoenix was like the original. Well, not the original, because China is always the original. But I guess like they're in the Ruthless Aggression PG era Beth Phoenix, was it? And she's always in great shape for a mother. Like, damn, you would not think she was a mother of two.
Well, I mean, look at Michelle McCool.
That's true.
And where's the goddamn key?
She grabbed it from her.
You know that Rhea Ripley quickly grabbed it and handed it off.
Mm-hmm. But what's also really good, too, is that they're showing a good story. Like, again, they've been mentioning this for, like, a while. Like, how... you watched the documentary of Edge, right?
Yeah. Okay, I had to laugh at this part. Oh god, Edge taking the Dick Kick City. Come on.
I love how Dominic's trying to play the Cowardly Hill. Yeah, the fans do not want this man to shake this man's hand. That actually hurt.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay, he had to have done that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that looked like a sloppy sling blade.
Well, he tried to do it out of nowhere. Well, where I was going with it originally, right now I have a momentary pause, is that he's always respected his wife, and his wife has always been like his help.
Oh yeah.
So the fact that she's still helping him out to this day is a nice callback to a lot of things. Hey, Roman's familiar with this.
Yeah.
Oh, she hit him. Damn. She with the power of the punch.
Mm-hmm.
William Regal would be proud.
Exactly. So is anyone gonna say I quit?
They're just going to inflict major punishment. Or they can do the Jey Uso route, where they threaten to touch his wife, and to protect her, he says it. Which would protect Edge.
I don't know, but I don't know if he'll be able to say I quit. Wow, turnabout.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice hope spot. Everybody thought this shit was going the other way. Yo, this match is lasting for a while.
So if Edge
Oh,
loses
I see. Mm-hmm. I told you.
Okay, well, not over yet.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I feel like I wrote this storyline. I am very proud of myself.
Okay, I could see if you worked under Triple H, because you agree with a lot of his decisions, you'd be like the number one yes man for Triple H.
No, I would not be the number one yes man, but we probably have very similar ideas.
You'd be like, okay, screw it, let's do it.
Because that'd be like, oh, that's what I was thinking. I think we have very similar ideas of how endings should be. Because like, if you want to push somebody, you have to protect them, and I'm like, this is a good callback that Edge is always protective of his wife. So they ought to protect his wife, he would surrender. And plus, it actually calls back to a lot of like fantasy or
Okay.
video games. You see this in video games too, where the evil bad guy
Okay,
has the person in her hand.
I like the referee checking with the ring announcer. Like, does this count?
Oh shit, that's fucked up. That's a
She's
spot.
doing it. She's doing it anyway.
I'll let you see it.
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
One, if this is the end of the rivalry, if this was,
No, I don't
that
think
would
so.
mean I was gonna say Edge would have lost every single match.
No, I think they're gonna have one final one, a personal one. I think that one Edge will go over, but they'll protect Finn Balor
Something tells me we're about to get Brood Edge back.
probably. And by the way, it's Rey Mysterio's fault.
Yeah,
I hope Edge blames Rey Mysterio.
yeah. You didn't punish your son enough as a kid.
Well, AJ Styles blamed Rey Mysterio last week.
As soon as he started to outgrow you, stop punishing him.
Well, again, this was I'll give this technically a 4, but I love the story, so a 5. I love the
I'll
story.
go with that. The only issue, actually, I had one small issue, but it's not enough to reduce it.
Mm-hmm.
It went a little long.
Oh well, I figure all I Quit match goes long because those one. That's why I was curious of what time it was be because like those ones always drag on. It's always like a 30-minute match.
Yeah, so our, well, let me see something, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. No, all these commercials.
So yeah. So
What'd you
let's
check?
see. The shortest match of the night was the strap match.
Really, it felt longer.
It was 10 minutes and 20 seconds.
Hmm.
So how long do we think the main event's gonna be?
30 minutes? I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
No, probably 15 minutes, 16 minutes. I would have cut out a couple. I don't know. Ronda versus Liv was 12:05, and that one felt long. And but that's because some of the spots were like kind of sloppy done.
Okay, so that one mini series they were talking about, Friend of the Family.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a woman who was kidnapped twice over a
Nice.
period of 2 years. How do you get kidnapped twice?
You didn't get
Like,
kidnapped
really?
the first time successfully? I don't know. I was wondering when this would be paid off.
Okay, don't spoil it.
I shouldn't laugh. I really shouldn't.
God, everything from how he dresses to how he acts is totally Dexter Morgan.
And that establishes him as the babyface somehow.
Yeah.
I just love the. It's such a weird feud that popped out of nowhere, but it just gets funnier every time. That man, Miss cannot catch a break. I like how they've been pushing Riddle as a more serious character at times since Randy has been gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say Riddle definitely started it on that one, you know that?
What do you mean?
Like when it came to mentioning families.
Mm-hmm.
Riddle started it by mentioning that the only man in the family is Becky.
Well, those are always like, what's it called? Um, those were always little things, but that's just like trash talking that all the wrestlers do. You know what I'm saying? Because Seth took it a bit farther when he mentioned real life and mentioned what's that face that Seth Matt Riddle was divorced. That's why I'm curious if they'll actually have Seth Riddle, lose because he gotta go against Bobby and lose against Bobby too.
Yeah.
Steel. Hey, look, the old NXT brand. Are you waiting for NXT 3.0?
Oh God.
No, that's the thing. Like, NXT is going 3.0.
Oh shit.
They're going back to the gold and black and gold brand. Triple H was like, stop touching my baby. Everything will go back to how it was. Hey, DC. Again, so that promo that Seth did, that was based on the DC promo with Jim Jones. John Jones. Hey, there goes DC. So how do you think Bray Wyatt's going to show up then tonight?
I don't know. Honestly, like,
Well, here's the thing. Does he show up after the match?
or
'Cause
during it. That,
I don't think it'll be during because it'd be weird, but
okay, I still love
bro.
his theme song. I've grown to love his theme song.
Oh, by the way, I was watching RVD podcast. Did you know
Oh
that?
my god, he's not even hiding it.
No, and that's why I'm bringing this up. Is so? Do you remember when there was a time period? RVD was teaming up with Rey Mysterio in the tag team division.
Yeah.
So they had this finishing move called the 420.
Oh,
Do you know how they called it? The reason why he got past Vince McMahon? Oh.
yeah?
Oh, I didn't know if you were still there. Not sorry. So RVD says that he brought it to Vince and told Vince that it was not a marijuana reference. That it was referring to that they have 4 feet, and if you combine their shoe size, it equals 20.
Oh my god.
So they called it the 420.
And you know, whoever was working creative was just like, we're not gonna say shit.
Yeah, they were like, if they got it past the balls, man, I ain't mentioning it. I'm not. Fuck.
I'm not gonna be that person.
Hey, Braun Breaker. He's actually one of the very few wrestlers on NXT that I like currently.
Hmm.
He wrestles like Rick Steiner, but talks like Scott Steiner.
So you're saying he's like the perfect combo.
Yes.
And the thing is, he probably has nothing but good things to say about WWE right now.
Who, Scott?
No, Braun Breaker.
Braun's, he's enjoying his run. He's keeping himself in contract. He knows better.
Yeah. Well, that's what shocked me about Scott Steiner being a Hall of Famer now. I didn't see it coming.
That's true. Especially all the years that they retaliate.
Holy shit. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
The whole RVD thing?
Yeah. Oh, that was another thing. Apparently, you know how RVD had those cool singlets?
Yeah.
Vince McMahon want to get rid of them.
Dude, why?
He wanted RVD to wear a singlet just said RVD.
That would have been lame.
Yeah. Luckily, he was able to get it approved his custom ones. Because I imagine some of them were awesome looking. Like, that was one of the reasons I used to love RVD. Was like, he had that custom dragon one, and there was one that had like a skull and bones and shit. I was like, damn, that looks sick. That was the only time I would have my wrestler ever wear a singlet, was because RVD made that shit look good.
Yeah. So, this match can only be ended with count out, or not count out, submission or
Knockout?
pinfall, right?
No.
Oh.
Submission
Oh,
or
not even
knockout.
pinfall?
Mm-mm.
Oh, shit. So, it's an MMA fight only. I'm sorry, I like the Lion's Den.
Right,
setup
which
better.
would have been nice if it was Ken Shamrock, because that would have been a nice callback.
Yeah. That too. But the Lion's Den setup, like the cage setup, looked a lot nicer.
Well, even if you get Steve Blackman in there, that would have been a nice callback to the Aussie area.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Riddle's looking at Rollins like he's Freddy, and it's like, welcome to my world, bitch.
Well, in NXT, they called this the Fight Pit, so I think that's why they have to keep doing it.
Yeah. No, he's just looking at Rollins like, welcome to my world, motherfucker.
Yeah. I do like the color scheme. The purple and yellow with white outlines. That's very nice.
Yeah, true. So how fast do you,
Probably
so
10
how
to
long do you
15
think it's going to
minutes.
draw? Yeah. Yeah, 'cause plus a match like this, like an MMA style fight, you really don't want to see go on for very long.
Well, you could, well, in this cage environment, because it's still squared, you can still do some of the wrestling moves. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
you can
like
still see the power bomb. You know what I'm saying? The turnbuckle power bomb.
that's true. No, you can't.
Well, not turnbuckle, but to the cage side.
Yeah.
And they done it in the NXT where they climb up there and done suplexes and shit, and even a moonsault.
Yeah, or Riddle has to win this match.
Oh my god, the
Unless
right
they
rabbit is
want.
actually Randy Orton.
Oh God, no! That would no.
He probably is out of nowhere. RKO somebody with a rabbit mask.
Oh no! I would lose
Ooh,
it.
a Superman kick.
What?
You'll see.
Oh, 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 oh! I was gonna say, yeah, I don't see anyone in UFC doing that.
Ben Henderson did that in his fight.
And let me guess, it caught his opponent off guard like no freaking other.
Yeah, knocked him out. It was the third round, and technically, his opponent was going to win the match. Like, go and win it.
Okay, if this was an actual MMA fight, wouldn't it technically be over with the punches to the back of the head?
That's why he told him to stop,
Hmm.
and that's why he threw him off.
Well, no, I threw him off because Riddle swung at him.
Sure, that too. But this is also WWE ring rules, so it's not MMA style
Okay.
per se.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but in an MMA fight, if someone swung at the ref, I could see the ref actually chucking the guy off of the opponent
Yeah, there's been
and
moments
getting
like
in his
that.
face.
If you actually type in some highlights, you see some of the fighters swing at referees and referees swing right back.
Like my brain on you.
Hmm?
Oh shit. But yeah, the oh shit. Hey, that's not legal, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, ref, do your job.
Oh, okay, that could be a way to lose.
Oh my god, imagine how much more impressive it would have looked if it's King Shamrock in the ring,
Exactly.
tossing Riddle off of Seth and getting in
Wasn't
his
there?
face.
What's that match? Ken Shamrock was referee on.
Stone Cold and Bret Hart.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
That could be that would be again a nice
And
callback.
the thing is, well, that's the thing. He got in the face of both of the wrestlers.
Yeah, and I think at that time, Stone Cold was supposed to be a heel, and Bret Hart
And they
was
did a
supposed to be a
double
face.
turn.
Yeah, the double turn,
Yeah, that night.
which was needed.
Fans had, yeah, because fans had started going over to Steve Austin.
Right, because he started
But-
doing the whole Austin 316 told you.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite combos in 2K22, which you're about to see. It's a nice, easy combo to pull off.
So I still can't wait until Fight Forever.
Are you going to fight CM Punk?
Yeah, Sam Punk's going to have the worst win-loss record.
Ooh, nice super kick.
It's gonna be like 0-100.
Damn.
Damn you.
Ace Steel.
Or not. Well, no, the baby. I would have gone ahead and said the baby.
Baby. Well, hopefully. Actually, when is it coming out again?
What?
It says it's supposed to be coming out this. Ooh, ouch. That fucking slap hurts. The end of the year, but I don't know if that's still true or not. Ow. Suplex is hurt.
Okay, is he overselling it or did he? Oh wait, did
I'm
he
looking.
land on his hand or something?
Hold on.
'Cause he was holding his thumb for a minute.
Well, because his hands were where he landed, so he probably
Yeah.
he probably landed on his hands.
One thing is, I don't think you're supposed to put your hands up like that.
Yes, you are. You gotta protect the dick at all times.
They weren't over the groin though.
Oh yes, they were. His dick is that big.
All the way up on his stomach.
Yep. Loser.
Imagine Bray Wyatt interferes and starts attacking Rollins with a hammer. It would be the cage is giving him flashbacks.
Oh my god. The red lights will give him flashbacks. It will give every fan a flashback.
Well, no, I'm just saying that, or that Bray Wyatt being in the cage would give himself
Ooh.
flashbacks.
Nice
He would just
RKO.
start attacking the shit out of. Oh damn. Okay, I will say this: when it comes to cutters, Randy Orton has the best one.
For as many
Riddle
years as
is
he's
right up
done
there.
it,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
should.
Riddle is right up there. Well, the thing is, I prefer the jumping cutter to a regular cutter.
Well, because it gives it
Don't get me
more
wrong.
oomph.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, I like the diamond cutter and the gun stun.
Well, the diamond
I
cutter
like-
was the original RKO. Randy approved upon it, and then now
And-
I will complete it.
And then Tama Tonga went back to the original. Took it back to the original.
Sometimes you gotta go
'Cause
old
that's
school.
what he does. What are Gorillas of Destiny doing now?
They're battling the Bullet Club.
Still?
Well, because remember, their younger cousin was part of Bullet Club, and he just cut. Ooh. Oh, stomp. The younger cousin betrayed the Bullet Club and Jay White, and now he's joined with his brothers.
Oh, yeah, they're with Hontai now.
Mm-hmm.
With Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Yep.
Which is kind of weird. I don't know if I would trust him.
Oh. One wing angel. One wing angel. Hmm. Does he stomp on his fingers? No, he's biting the hand. Ooh. Who do you think's taking the fall? Oh, how are they going to get down?
You mean the fall or the bump?
Both.
Oh God. I can't even say.
Like, again, how do they get down? Do they do a suplex? Do they do a backdrop? Does he do a
Or
bro?
just a toss off. Or
What's
just a toss off.
what's or a Spanish fly? Oh, powerbomb. Told you there'd be a buckle bomb spot. I think they thought he was going to throw him the other way. Ooh, a super RKO could be nice. Call back to Randy and Christian. Pedigree.
Oh, okay, that was a cool save by Riddle. Grabbing the chain like that.
I love that Seth is yelling at a pro MMA. I love seeing him actually do it for real. Ooh! Ow! 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 Did you see the bump?
Yeah.
That had to hurt on that shit.
Oh yeah.
That's like taking that bump on the entrance way. Oh my god, is he gonna go for a Suka flies or moonsault? Oh my god. That is high, sir. Oh!
The floating bro. Well,
Fuck, I don't know if I want to take that or the Swanton Bomb.
uh,
Yeah.
I don't. Who got like what the?
That's because that was all his ass. That was his
Yeah.
ass.
Uh, oh God.
Cause his back landed
That's
on
it.
Seth, but his ass
Yeah.
landed on the ring.
His ass and oh God. You know how sometimes a guy can sit on his own junk?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what happened. Oh, oh. And you can tell both of them are like, just count us out. You know
But
that?
you know that's not the spot that finishes it. So they're like, "Fuck, we still gotta finish this spot." Who the fuck said
But
okay to that spot? Why did I say okay to
internally,
this?
yeah, internally you'd be telling the ref to count faster while you're down. Be like, just end it. Just end it.
You know who had a good one was Hell's Gate.
You mean Undertaker? Yeah.
Yeah, with Hell's Gate. Let
Well,
me rephrase that.
well, that's because it wasn't just your triangle choke.
No, it wasn't. Oh! 3 taps! I saw 3 taps!
Oh my God.
And still no rabbit.
Hold on. We got time.
We're actually overtime. The pay-per-view's been going on for 4 hours.
Oh, not counting the pre-show.
Counting the pre-show.
Oh yeah, kind of. But this is normally how long they are. And
Yeah,
then
but
they
it's,
add a little bit more.
that's true.
You could. It seems like they might have hurried it up at the end just to finish it.
But it was a good finish nevertheless because it still makes
Yeah.
Riddle look good with the whole submission move. 3.5.
Hmm. Yeah, 3.5.
Gunther would never tap.
Wait, what? What the hell?
Uh-oh, no. It's a fake out, just so you know.
Oh,
That was a fucking fake out because my ass got a lot closer to the camera. I wasn't going to lie. I was about to say some shit before the fake out. Uh-huh. It's Bray Wyatt.
oh yeah, I have.
No, he's talking.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Husky's here.
What the fuck? This is some Winnie the Pooh dark level shit.
Hey. It's... No, this feels like Hotline Miami.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it really starting to feel like Hotline Miami too. Oh, there's the rabbit.
Rambling rabbit. He's seen better days.
Sister
where's
Abigail.
Where's Abby?
She looks
Oh,
hot.
there's Abby.
This is a lot of setup, I won't lie.
I'm okay with it.
That was the burned Fiend mask. The Fiend, but that's not the Fiend. So this is a new character.
The White Rabbit? Let's see. Because it's not Eater of Worlds, even though it's the song.
We're looking at, okay, well, I won't say shit because you're not up to me.
Yeah.
You could say it, but when you get to it.
Oh, Mercy the Buzzard, that's his name.
Because I didn't know it. I forgot it.
Sorry.
Okay, it is a new character.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Heal the world?
Well, people are definitely going to tune into Monday Night Raw. I'll guarantee you that. Triple H has done a great interest of that.
Yeah.
Or SmackDown, depending on which one he's coming to.
Better be Raw. Fuck it, better be Raw.
Well, Raw does.
You got Karrion Kross on SmackDown.
True. Oh, okay.
So they're still going with the mask character.
Correct. And the lantern.
Yeah. So my question is this supposed to be a lot darker than The Fiend?
Maybe it's this Fiend's father. I have no idea what this character's name is.
I agree with the fans.
Bray Wyatt. Okay.
Looks like he put on some weight.
No, actually, it's the opposite. There's been photos of him hitting the gym.
Yeah.
So he's actually
Wait, what
lost
the-
weight. I don't know what the symbol is supposed to be. It's an upside down like moth to me. And that's how we go off the air.
What the... I kind of wish you kept the mask on, not gonna lie. So, time to check Twitter.
See how fast everybody's talking about it. I mean, we could take a quick look. I'll take a quick look. See who's all the good stuff won't be into tomorrow. That's the only thing. But what do you think of the pay-per-view overall?
I could give it a A-.
Mm-hmm.
The only match that I didn't care for was Ronda and Liv. Oh god, Papa H is trending. Papa H is trending.
The problem with the Liv Morgan and Ronda match was that I feel like that was the weakest match of the night. Yeah, they still haven't caught up. They're still on the around the table match.
Well, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the trending.
Well, the
Oh,
trend is there, but people who are followed haven't caught up to it. And I would say that probably saved the vibe of it, because now people are going to be intrigued of the whole Papa stuff, which kind of makes sense with there since Abigail's the mother and stuff. What's his name? Papa H? Hayden?
Papa 8.
Yeah, it is Papa H. It just when it pops up. Well, no, that's Triple H. I thought it was really good. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, Wade Bryce's music was back on what's it called? On Spotify.
Oh, like one person said, what if the White Rabbit is a combination of all of its forms?
Well, the Funhouse, alright, they got that. Feeling this massive dub. That's true. Trying to see if it catches anybody else says anything.
But holy shit, that was